cyber hero coach Cynthia. I'm back again. Let's explore the standalone Microsoft Security Copilot together to see the user interface, to see what features it has. I've discussed about it in the previous video, a high level information about Security Copilot. Let's go. Let's start. This is the standalone experience. So there's the standalone experience and the embedded experience. The embedded experience are embedded into Microsoft security stacks. Like there's the one in Microsoft Entra, Microsoft Intune. So this is the standalone experience where you get to see a lot of the features. This is a Security Copilot workspace. With Microsoft Security Copilot, you can create workspace. Workspaces can be for different team members to work with Microsoft Security Copilot, or you can use it to manage costs, to see how spendings are done within different units, or maybe you are managing a multinational company based on different regions. You can create workspaces for those regions as well. Here we'll go right into it. This is Security Copilot. This is the home button. This is the My Session. If you click on My Session, basically if you've done any prompt, requested any prompt, this is where it is. You see them on My Session. It maintains context within that particular session. Just like if you are using ChatGPT, I'm sure many of us should be conversant with sessions. You have different sections based on the chat you've had with Security Copilot. So these are the sessions. Then the next one, let's go straight, is prompt book. I talked about prompt book earlier. You can create your own prompt books. Instead of typing prompts that you use frequently, you create your own prompt books. And there's also built-in prompt books by Microsoft as well. So these are different prompt books from the Microsoft Sentinel Incident Investigation. This is it. Then the next one is, I'll go to owner settings before I go straight to agents. So here we have owner settings. So here is where you can configure your security compute unit, the owner settings as well, from align audit in Microsoft Purview to see who can upload files, while enabling who can upload files while using Microsoft Copilot. Either you want the contributors and owners, or you don't want anybody to be able to use Microsoft Security Copilot to upload files using Microsoft Security Copilot. You can also here enable if you want to allow Microsoft to capture data from Security Copilot to validate product experience. So this is where you do it, the owner settings. So generally at the first stage of configuring Microsoft Security Copilot, only the security administrator or the global administrator can configure Security Copilot. Then after that, we have Security Copilot permission, where you can be a contributor or an owner. Generally, everyone configured to Microsoft Security Copilot is a contributor, while the global administrator and security administrator saying owner rights. Security Copilot owner. Here is the plugin settings. This is where you can manage plugin availability, restrict access, and also you can manage who can add custom plugins as well. If you want contributors and owners, or you want only owners to be able to add plugins, this is where you do it for security purposes. Then role assignment. This is where you assign roles to people to be able to make use of Microsoft Security Copilot, whether you can make them owners or make them contributors. You can add them as a group into this role assignment. Here you manage workspaces. You can manage your workspace. I have owner access to this workspace. Any workspace I have access to, I can manage those workspaces. So now let's go straight to agents. I'm trying to run this very fast. This is the agents. View them. Here we have the different agents, from Microsoft native agents like the conditional access optimization agent. I have a video on that. I'll put the link. We have the phishing triage agents. These are third parties like Stanium security agents. So all these agents we have, this is the Purview DLP alert triage agents. These are agents that you can use to manage your security, environment. Now, I'm sure we have been able to see like a high level of how Microsoft Security Copilot works. This is usage monitoring. Here you can manage the security compute unit to see how different workspaces are using compute unit as well. Usage monitoring. This enables you to see your billing in Azure as well. So that is it for Microsoft Security Copilot standalone experience. You can see here, this is where your prompts are. You type in the prompts, it gives you a response. The plugins, you see the different plugins enabled here, from Defender, XDR to Entra to Intune. So when you have access to these plugins, you can now generate prompts based on the information. For example, if I want to make use of Security Copilot and I do not have access to Entra or Intune, when I type in my prompts, I won't be able to get responses within the Microsoft Entra ecosystem or the Microsoft Intune. They work based on the permission of the user, the identity and permission of the user. If I have been configured to just use only Microsoft Intune, when I come into the standalone experience, for example, any prompt I typed will be directed to Intune and not to Entra or Purview. That is it. This is a plugin that converts natural language to custom query language in Microsoft Defender. For example, you want to do threat hunting, you can just type it in natural language and Security Copilot takes over, converts that natural language to KQL. And this is the one for Sentinel, the natural language to KQL plugin in Microsoft Sentinel. So I just wanted to run through a high-level overview on what Security Copilot, especially the embedded experience, looks like. I hope you got to understand and have an overview. And you can see you kind of have that experience like you're working with ChatGPT or Microsoft 365 Copilot. But please make sure to understand that Security Copilot is different from Microsoft 365 Copilot. Security Copilot is for security purposes, and Microsoft 365 Copilot is for your productivity, working on your Teams, working on your PowerPoint, working on your Excel sheet. You have Microsoft 365 Copilot embedded into that. But for Microsoft Security Copilot, you have it embedded in Intune, in Microsoft Purview, in Microsoft Defender, and lots more. I would just say, as security analysts, as IT professionals, it's good to be able to know about how AI is being used now for security. And do not draw back and say, I believe AI is here to stay. Learn, dive into these platforms to understand how it works, how it can make your work simpler and easier. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed the overview. Bye.